So this session, hold on. I think I can't start my own work. All right, okay. Please, somebody should help me to manage time. 180 minutes, yeah. 1 hour, 20 minutes. So we are looking at understanding risks and how to protect ourselves. So for the aim of this particular session, one is to identify the risks we face in our life generally, categorize those risks. So I'm talking of general risks now. We categorize them according to their probability and likely costs attached to that particular risk. We also decide on the means of protecting, having that risk, whether the formal way or the informal way. But the key thing is that me and you, we need to be aware of the importance of saving for emergency. If you recall, from day one, I've been hampering on this particular thing, saving for emergency. Better to draw on one's fund than to borrow when you have that emergency situation. You remember that story of the man that his father died, and the next thing was that an old man crying and what was the reason?
No money.
Because there is no money. There is no saving for emergency. It's not that because that thing pain him more than, but because there is nothing to fall back to. So, risk management. I said in this module, we are going to learn how to protect ourselves and our families when we are faced with sudden events that create problems or have serious consequences. We are going to learn more about what we can do to protect ourselves, and then the coping strategy when these challenges come, putting money aside as flexible account or some, keeping, whether it is in your colo or somewhere else, at least having that emergency savings. I said we shall learn that a financial product can offer protection. Where is Favor? I think she's the one in charge of insurance, Abby. And that's one of the things that we can use. It's also one mitigating factor that we can use for braining day for that risk, protecting that risk. That product is called insurance. We're going to learn what an insurance product is and how it works. With the knowledge me and you are going to gain today, you'll be able to decide whether a product of this kind will meet your needs. All right. In your own opinion, what is a risk? I need your contribution. What is a risk? Destiny.
A risk is something that has high rate, like it's something that sorry. A risk is something that has a high rate of failure, but it's just like a step where people are being scared to take.
Okay, that's we are not talking about that risk. Okay, go ahead. Who's next? Anthony.
Yes.
Thank you, Destiny, for that contribution. Anthony.
A risk is an action that, when taken, has unforeseen.
Absolutely. Have you checked my? Did you see that time? I saw it that time. Who else? Any other contribution? Joy.
Yes, I need to that of
One house.
either positive or negative.
Or negative.
But you just want to take that chance
Of okay, yeah.
of trying. It can be a situation or a person or an entity.
A person can also be a risk.
Yes,
Yeah.
that has a higher disadvantage than another.
All right. Okay. Let's see my own type of definition. Timothy, read for us.
A risk is a more or less foreseeable danger that may have negative consequences. A risk happens when we are in a situation that might have damaging consequences for ourselves or our family.
We all agree? We all agree to this definition?
Yes, sir.
Destiny. Do we all agree to this definition? Yeah. So it's something that is more, something that a danger that we can't see. It can happen. I make mention of that of an aged parent dying, whether they like it or whether we love them or not. Eh?
They will still leave us.
Eh? So it's something that we have seen. It will happen. Then we now start planning. We can't stop it, but at least when they are still alive, letting them not have a good life as much as possible. That's your HMO or health insurance that we provided for them. Those are the things that we try to set aside for them to mitigate. They will still die, or maybe you are having some kind of fund, maybe for their burial, so that when it comes, because you will do it, whether the big one, whether this the medium one or the small, at least you will do something, but you are setting aside some kind of fund. All right. I say, let's think about the risks we face in our life. Just 5 minutes to make a list of all the risks that you can think about. You should write down each risk you can think of. It might not be a colored paper, but maybe on the sticker notes that you have. Yeah, let's go ahead. As many as possible that you can think about.
What we have taken all the present, let's think about the risk we're facing,
Risk. You have your sticker notes. We can write one. I said one per one. I don't want plenty so that you can see it very well. One in the sticker notes, please. You can make use of the pen.
Is it risk we've taken? Yes.
It's not risk that you have taken. Read the question very well. It's not the risk that we've taken. Write down each risk, the risk that you have faced in life.
Okay.
Read the question now. Or we face in our lives. Accident. It's accident, not risk. Accident is not risk.
Okay,
Death is not risk, Abi. So any risks that, I'm talking of risks that we face generally in life. It might not be you.
No.
Okay, it might not be.
It's generally in life.
I say use your pen. I think we are through, Abi. Or we are still thinking about it. So you can stick it. Absolutely. As many as you can.
Just the man is a mix.
So once we are through, let's take it. Let's take it. So what do you have here? You say pregnancy risk. Is pregnancy a risk?
Yes.
Okay. Investing in a business. Okay. I don't know. Giving birth. Okay, same thing with the pregnancy.
Falling in love.
Telling your secrets.
Why you want to check my own?
Falling in love is a risk. It's a risk. See, come. The way I know you not have been doing like this.
One house. Let's be fast. We are working with time. They say accident. Yeah. Fire outbreak. Say traveling. And maybe accidents, not traveling.
Okay.
Accidents,
Okay.
fraud, robbery, investments. Is trust a risk?
Yes.
Trust is a risk.
Okay.
Trusting somebody is a risk when you when you trust someone too much, is a risk.
That's somebody who is.
Okay. There is one risk here. Traveling to
To anywhere.
To a Muslim country.
Ah,
Huh?
that's not nice.
Then you are a Christian.
That's not nice. Though.
So it's also a risk.
Yes.
Yeah. Risk of losing your job. Huh? Traveling
A
to
place in a state of emergency.
a place, okay. Risk of getting involved in ghastly motor accidents. Accidents, yeah. Financial risk, safety of operating risk, health risk, say strategic risk, business risk. Okay. I think we have done wonderfully well.
Resigning from your job, your one and only.
You know, for all our contribution, let's give ourselves this one very big applause. Yeah. Thank you very much for those wonderful contributions. I'm sure part of what we have there are also captured one way or the other. I said unemployment, fire, sickness, occupational accidents. You know, it's something that happens one house all the time that we face. Go ahead, one house.
Is that a risk?
Yes. Because we face it. But we face it.
Is it
No,
risk now?
for me, it's when you really know where you're going. Me that know that I'm going to help you. I'm not scared.
What kind of risk?
Hello. Hello, one house. From the point of one house, it is a risk that will happen. It's a foreseeable risk, Abi. It will happen. So that's why it's a risk. And that's why I said we make arrangements, let me say, like the health insurance. Nobody wants to die now, Abi. Yeah. So that's why you go to hospital. Why not succumb to? All right. So as you can see, risks are always they are inevitable aspect of our life. Some are common to us all, while others depend on your personal circumstances and are more specific to them. You know, the one of the occupational one, if you are not working in an high risk environment, it might not happen. Or maybe the issue of sickness or fire. Okay. Thereabouts. All right, so we need to also classify all these risks. I said we have seen, we shall try and understand what possible consequences these risks may have, and now we can take them into account in planning our budgets. So I want us to categorize it, you know, all the risks, most especially these 5 ones, the 5 that we have. I will share. So maybe we can go in a group. Yeah. We just 5 groups. This is 1. I think we are 1, 2, 3, 4. A group. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a group. Up to Wale. Then. Oh. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a group.
Take it.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a group. 1, 2, 3. This is a group. Huh? 1, 2, 3. This is a group. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, making 3. So, Harrison. Where's Harrison?
What do you have to say about the grandparents?
So,
Sweet.
let's classify them in this way. Those risks that we have, is it very significant? You know, the level, it happens frequently. If it happens, does it happen frequently? No, you answer it, so I will.
Okay.
No. Discuss as a group. If you have agreed. So for All right, okay, for yours, what do you have? Debt. So, does it, generally, well, you know when you say frequent, not, yeah. Does it happen?
Okay, I'll be there.
So for debt, one house. You say for debt, now it happens. Generally. Wait, one house. To them, they said it happens every day. So, is it very significant, Sabi? And it's frequent. Death. Next. What do you have? Sickness. What's your rating? It's not yours now. What's your rating?
This is general. This is general. It's frequent. So
frequent and what?
Is it very sick?
Very.
Sickness.
Yes. It's worse than death. So the people can be praying at it.
Yes, now.
Next.
Okay.
Let them answer. We are waiting for you. Frequent and occupational. So yeah, it happens every day. So let's take example of Dangote one house. Let's say a Dangote refinery. Do they have occupational accident every day?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay. Let's take it back. Let's say First Bank, their head office. Do they have accidents every day?
No, not frequently.
Did you get me now?
It's medium.
You said medium, but what is the occurrence? Let's go fast. What's the occurrence? You said medium.
Yes, sir. And very
Not.
very significant. But it's medium.
So if it happens,
Very significant. It's very significant.
what's your item?
That's an occupational accident.
I thought we've done. Okay, so we've moved it away from here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Who else? Next. Fire.
Rare.
Very rare. Okay, what's the?
Fairly significant.
So if it happens, the occurrence rare, but if it happens,
Fire extinguisher now.
You see what?
Is that what that general case?
so if it happens, what's the impact of it?
You guys are not
You said? We say rare but very fire. Last one, unemployment,
Frequent and very significant.
frequent. So
Yes.
unemployment is, but some people are employed,
And some are getting employed, others are losing their jobs.
Yes.
and so meaning that it's not that frequent. Yeah, it's in and out, according to your analysis. But the impact of it,
It's very significant.
huh?
Very significant.
So we can also classify unemployment.
Is it frequent?
Did they say frequent, Abby?
Yeah, they choose frequent.
Yeah, they chose frequent.
You now explain them.
It's not that frequent.
So we can.
The probability of you waking up tomorrow and lose your job is 50-50.
So meaning it's not that. All right, okay. All right, as you can see, the various risks, as we can categorize them, they have, some have more impacts, or less, more likely or likely to happen than the other. From minor to very serious. You know, if sickness happen, one house. If sickness happen, you can still take paracetamol, abi?
Yeah.
But sickness has happened. But you can take drugs and then you recover. But some, let's say fire, it happens, you might lose the whole property. Are we together? Yeah. So you can see the nature as well as the impacts of that risk, that it varies. So in the next of our session, we shall be thinking about what we can now do to protect ourselves from these risks. Now, we shall see how to take measures that will help us protect us from the risk. So I'll give us in that. Okay, we did 7 the other time, so we're going to do like 5 groups. So that issue that you have, I'll give you an umbrella, and then you give us, you know, what are the things that you can use to protect. Did you get it? Under the umbrella indicates all the measures you could take to forestall the risks assigned to your group. So you write with your pen what you can do. Do you have a group?
Yes.
Is this your group?
No, these are good.
No.
And then this group. Yes. So you can see my example.
While with my pen.
Are we together? You can see my example. So for your group, write all the mitigating factor, what you can do, you know, under that your umbrella. I'm waiting, You have your group now. You have an issue, a risk. I'm not giving you answer. Is flood your issue? Best thing. Is flood your issue?
Okay, fire.
It's a group work. Oh. You don't know who I will ask to make the presentation of. All right. Once we are through, I think we can post. We can have our paper on the wall. I think we can. Yeah. Yeah, we can make use of this one with sellotape.
Education, I think it's education.
So let's place it. Let's place it on the wall. Let's place it on the wall. Or where is better? I think the hall is better. I mean this wall. Yeah. Yeah, better. Anthony, we are through. You can place it on the wall. I hope you have your risk. I hope you have your risk on top. Write your risk on top, like this same as I have flood written. Huh? The one that you are managing, just put it on top of the umbrella. So yeah, let's paste it there. Let's paste it there. Let's paste it. Let's paste it. Write it on top. So yeah, once we are through, let's paste it. Let's paste it. Time is. See, we are working with time. We are working with time. Please. Let's paste it. We are working with time.
It's true, it's true.
Genotype.
You did not write it on top. Oh. What do you have? What's your age? What's the risk?
You cannot be protected.
The drug is not good.
Yeah, let's
Man, they watch through their.
Please put an emergency phone or.
Where is the remaining two? Where's the remaining two group?
It's okay. Next TV.
Where's the sellotape? Where's the tape? Where's the tape?
Sellotape, please.
I have it here. Timothy, we are waiting. Time. All right, I think maybe I think we can move closer. Let's move closer.
No,
Let's move closer.
You can call the branch manager to settle down.
Who is the branch manager for fire?
Yeah, we have them.
Okay, the firefighter.
I'm the overall branch manager.
I beg, go and
Let the firefighter. All right, so let's listen. These are the mitigating factors. We will skip them.
Yeah, good afternoon, my colleagues.
Good afternoon.
This are the
Please, let's sit down. Let's sit down. Let's listen, please.
fire engine.
Okay.
Number 2, have contact of fire service.
Yeah.
Number 3, train everyone of safety measures in case of occurrence. Ensure
The property, yeah.
be cautious of any activities that can trigger fire outbreak.
You know,
All devices when not or after. Keep flammable materials away from it. They always check electrical wires and appliances.
all right, thank you. Hold on. So just to add, you know, when you said you should off or unplug devices, so that communication should be there, whether in the house or in the offices, communicate it to everybody that, okay, once we are leaving, maybe you are leaving your office, off, switch off the socket, you know, those kind of a thing, it's important, and you must communicate it often. All right, let's give them a very loud, very big one. Oh, all right, thank you. Next group, unemployment. Let's be fast. Let's be fast about it.
So for
Go ahead.
So for unemployment, you have to be self-employed. It's still there's no employment outside, you can be self-employed. And then adequate training, like train yourself, get skills. Then skills acquisition, same thing, get skills outside. Good network. When I mean good network, like your peer pressure, your friends, your good friends can network you out there, put you out there. Now, mental alertness, you have to be, you are looking for a job and you're dull up there, it doesn't work.
That's like not getting a job last time.
And then the next one, great opportunities. You can't tell me you're looking for a job and you're looking like a billionaire. It does not work together. And then the next one, good communication skills. You have to, like your words need to speak up for you and the way you talk to attract people. Education. Somebody, I can't employ, it depends on the type of work, though, but for official job, you have to be very, very educated. Now, the last one, you have to position yourself well. You're looking for a job, you have to be everywhere, online, offline, and everything.
Do you like? Hello. I said, let's maintain decorum. Did I ask you to? Did they perform? They are carried away. So let's give them a very, very big 1, 2, 3, go. Oh.
Yeah, next.
Deaths.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, I'm representing Group 3 and I'm here talking about how to prevent death. So the first thing here is to do regular health checkups. Because you don't know if you have any underlying sickness you might have inherited from your ancestors or your family. Number 2, live a healthy lifestyle. A lot of you here have big tummies. You don't even know if you go to the gym, drink, stay hydrated, drink water, eat healthy food, not burger and shawarma.
I see what you did there.
Be careful, as we spoke about occupational hazards and all. You have to be very careful wherever you find yourself. Read safety signs and everything. Very careful. Then avoid over-indebtedness, my dear. If you worry money too much to the point that you cannot pay, be careful of bad friends. A lot of your friends are envy you. They go behind your back.
Be careful of
So you all know, I'm sure you all have your experience.
Ritual.
Then watch the road before you cross. This is a very
Look
important
up,
one.
look
A
down,
lot of you
look
don't
side.
watch the road, especially our guarantors. Them.
Uh,
Go for mental health counseling. If you know you are not feeling okay, you can never go for mental health counseling. Yes, before you quit. Yeah. So speak to someone, speak to a friend, a family.
oh yeah, come
And
back.
then also sit down. And then also know emergency.
I see what you did there.
Emergency contact. Most of you do not know. Be informed health-wise. Just like when we had the Ebola virus flying left, right, and center. A lot of people were still eating bread, wrap, and so be very, very informed health-wise. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. That group. Then the next group.
Please. Listen attentively.
One house.
Listen attentively. We're talking about sickness here.
You are not listening, no. You are not listening to the other
I
presentation.
represent sickness.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Take your medical
Please, let's maintain decorum.
You're able to give a drug and they have told you maybe you
Don't
take
be
one in the
overserious,
morning
don't be
or in the
overserious.
afternoon.
Let
You
her
have to
make her
watch what
presentation.
time you take your drugs. That was what the point. Have a medical doctor, yes. It is very, very much important to have a medical doctor. You don't just walk into all these women that put drugs like maybe to mix everything up. It is very, very dangerous for our health. Go health medical classes for years. It is very, very, very much important. Even in what's it called? General hospital, they usually have these classes of how to maintain your health, what you can eat, what you can afford to eat. Fats, okay. Take enough water, yes. It is very, very much important to take enough water because as you can see, we have this kidney issue all over everywhere. How is kidney coming up? Based on what you eat, you don't take enough water to flush them out. Practice safe sex. Yes, this is very, very much
Very important.
Important.
It is too
Read
important.
the other one. Read the other
I
one.
emphasize that point.
Okay. Practice safe sex.
Use-
Okay, use condom. Wait.
Use it.
Now, wait. Hold on now. It's not very, very
You don't want that where you are telling her to read it.
It is very, very important for the sexual aspect because as you can see nowadays, our youth are being careless, whereby they were being carried away with the fun. Let's go, they have it raw. You can make contact. You can make contact with disease from gonorrhea, syphilis,
What is
any
raw?
other as that. Just infection.
What is raw?
Please, one house.
Before going into the marriage.
Yeah.
We have many youths, but we have many youths here now. You have to check your genotype. It is very, very, very important. Before you go, because that can occur sickness because once you marry each other, though it is greediness. But
it's greed.
marriage is not greediness.
Let her make her presentation.
Though it's a greediness, but it is very, very
Hello, this is not a debate. This is not a
It's not
debate.
a debate class. Nobody has
Yeah,
about that.
don't enter about the relationship. We are talking new things.
Then we know about the relationship. Stop now. It's very, very much important to check your genotype before going into the marriage. Reason is because to protect the future coming, your children and even yourself, you will end up spending money every time. Thank you.
All right, last group. Please, let the person make their presentation. If you have any question, we can point it out later.
I'm presenting group 5. Okay. And as is an occupational accident. So the first thing to do is for all employers should check their employee status, health status first. They have to check their health status first. If they are okay, if they are fit for the job or not. Then the next thing is that they should be enlightened about safety tips. Then after that, obeying safety tips, they should make sure that all employees obey the safety tips at work. Because you cannot, an engineer that is working in a very toxic environment, working with a corrosive metal or working with a corrosive chemical, just using bare hands to do it doesn't work that way. So you have to put on all your safety and measured equipment, like your hand gloves and all, even though you are following the safety tips too. Then the next thing is for all employees, employers should have all their employees covered by insurance. Example is NSIFC.
NSIFT.
Yes, sorry. Then provision of first aid box, it should be available at least, because the first thing first, whenever anything occurs, the first thing they will search for is the first aid box before rushing the person down to the hospital, because there's always a first treatment. Then after that, there should be regular training on safety. Regular. It's not like you just enlighten them and leave them like that. No. You have to keep on enlightening them, because sometimes they might do something that is wrong. Meanwhile, the thoughts, okay, it's part of it. But when you keep enlightening them about it, they will stick to it and it will be part of their way of life. Then provision of necessary safety tips and making it mandatory for all employees to use. Punishment for non-compliance for all employees. And with this quick point of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince you.
So please, let's give all the groups, all the last 3 groups, we are going to give them special applause. Yeah?
Yes,
One special.
I said 1, 2, I think, and other group, and 3, yeah.
I already give you guys now.
And we've given you yours now. We've given you yours now.
Okay, I'll give them together.
Yeah, so we'll give them.
You see what I say? Please, so
We give them, very big, very, because they are 3, eh? Because they are 3, so we make it very big one. Are we together? Where are we? I say very big one, very big one. Because there are 3 groups together, very big. Are we ready? Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you for that, your wonderful. Where's my? Oh, it's me. All right. So I think we can go. Thank you for those contributions. I said, just to summarize all this presentation. 1, protection, putting in place protective measure is very, very important. It must be taken before a crisis or emergency arises. They enable us to prevent an unfortunate event before happening. You mentioned the issue of fire, having the fire extinguisher. So even, the drill, informing people about accidents, remove your sockets once you are leaving the offices. So those are preventive measures that we are doing. The one of sickness, talk about people not marrying, testing before even you marry. So those are the preventive measures that you can take, even for the health. Going for checkups. I think regular checkups is also part of the unemployment education. For them to become self-employed, you train yourself, things like that, so that even if you get out of job, you can become self-employed. So those are the preventive measures that we can also do. I say, for example, many people are sick with flu or flu. One way to protect ourselves is to prevent germs from being transmitted to you. So you did not allow it to get into you but at least you prevent yourself. You remember during the COVID, Abi? Yeah. That's when we now start washing your hand, Abi. They say you wash your hand for, is it 2 minutes, Abi? Why you ask? I can't remember what we keep saying that time. At least you spend like you spend like a minute washing your hands. So those are the preventive measures. Even if a vaccine or prevention costs money, it's cheaper in the end than having a flu, having to buy drugs and not being able to go to work for a few days. And I think the lesson from COVID is still there.
Yes.
Remember, several people died. I think I remember, was it the special, somebody very close to Buhari that time, that's the chief of staff, yeah. So meaning that people died. Even when the vaccines are available, some said, no, I'm not taking vaccine. So I said there are many protective measures we can take in our daily life. For example, you brush your teeth every day. There is a reason for it, so that to ensure your teeth are healthy and you avoid infection or tooth decay. If your tooth or gums are infected, you have to go to the dentist and it will cost you more. So for it to cut that cost, even not cost, or even the pain that you might pass through, So the best thing is you have prevented by washing. In this case, they will say even you wash twice a day, Abi? All right. There are various categories of protective measures for forestalling risks in our daily life. You can see some of them. I say eliminating or avoiding the risks, like that brushing of trade, transferring the risks to a third party. That's where you have the insurance. I think this group, they make mention of a national social insurance trust fund for employers, so it's part of they also preach about that preventive measures, predict the impact of risk and prepare against it by saving. All right, I said every risk varies in terms of cost. You can't quantify the risk, the cost of unemployment with the cost that you have when you fall sick, or maybe having an occupational accident, meaning that there are risks attached to each of those risks. And making provision for it in our budget, we need to be able to assess both the costs associated with the risks and the probability of it occurring. One very important aspect of coping with risks is for us to have money set aside in case that risk happen. Each of us should have an easily accessible emergency fund for coping with minor emergencies. When you save, you should consider paying some money into an emergency fund, as it can help you to cope with minor emergencies and be prepared for unpleasant surprises. As a general rule, you should bear in mind this following principle when deciding how much you keep in your emergency fund. We'll get there. So that's the question. How much should I set aside for emergency? Jonathan. Are we together? How much? It's not as long now. How much? Whether in percentage, whether in this or that, how much? Depending on your income. So if you are earning, so you are saying 10% of your income, that's what you are saying. You should wait. Go ahead. Somebody say 10.
5%.
Everybody, are we? My phone, okay. Yeah, so how we do it? So you don't want to lock it, Abby? Or you bring it. You can help me bring it. Let me bring it. Right. So somebody said 5%. Are we together? You said 5%. Are we true? One house. I said the more dependence that you have, it will determine the kind of fund that you need to set aside. The more dependence you have, the more money you will need to set aside for emergency or unforeseen circumstances. Are we together? In case you have a large family, say large family should, on average, keep equivalent. Are we together, yes, Timothy? Yes, I say large families should, on average, keep equivalence of 6 months income in an emergency fund. It doesn't mean that you need to have it now, but at least you are setting it aside. Maybe I have 4 children or 3 children. I need to have, somebody said 5%, I mean maybe 10% of my income, maybe my annual income is 1 million or 10 million. So 10% of that 10 million, I just keep it. It doesn't mean that I have to keep it, save it, 100% of it this month, but my target is to accumulate that percentage in that emergency fund. And if it's a small family as well, depending on what you have agreed, well, I think I will still review this our percentage. So let's see how to calculate the appropriate. I say it may take you like that, take you several months or even years to build up your emergency fund, but don't get discouraged. Once the money has been saved, absolutely, you won't be crying when that emergency. I say also be aware that emergency saving may be in the form of cash, or it can be in form of kind. You know, you have food at home. It's a form of emergency fund.
Savings, best one.
You have a house. It's a form of emergency fund. You know, hey, even if you are drinking garri in your house, nobody. So it's you have covered several things for yourself. All right. So it can be a form of cash or a form of cash. So let's take a look at Emeka's family income, so that we'll be able to determine something. What is the total amount Emeka's family earns over a 12-month period?
What is it?
Who is giving us the answer? You said total?
2,070,000.
170,000.
70,000.
That was what I said.
2,070,000.
Yeah.
So what is the family average income?
160 average. 170.
How did you get your own average? Who is doing it? So how did you get the total? We add up everything, Abi? So the average, what will you do? Divided by 12. Okay, so who is doing it for us? 172,500. That's the average. So what is the total amount they need to set aside in an emergency fund? So I think we got the total right. I think we said it should be 30%. Is it 30? I think it should be 30% of their total income. Sorry. So it should be times 3 of your average income. Average. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together?
Yes.
So it will be times 3 of the average. 621,000 naira. No, it's not per month. Emergency fund. You just keep it. You just keep it. 30%, yeah. Did we get it?
You said 172,000.
I did not say it. You are the one that says it.
That said 2,500. That is times 3. It's giving 517,500.
500 and... No, I didn't say total. No. I said average. It's 517,000.
500.
Not. No, that's this. That's the rule. It's a rule. You know, like when you want to collect loan as well, what's the percentage of your income? 35%. You know, it's just a general rule. However, once depending on your family size as well. So once you start having family of 10, so you, of course, you have to also add in it. So now, I think it's better for us to also do our own. Let's calculate our own, what's our income. I think maybe only one person that is not earning. Our own average total income in our annual total income. Then, whether you don't have a fix, at least your total income in annual, what is it? Get at your average. I'm waiting, it's an exercise.
Okay, yes, sir. That's true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's not a group exercise, it's an exercise. I'm waiting.
On our notebook, sir.
Whether in your notebook, at least do it. That's what I want. It's individual, yeah. In the next 1 minute.
Okay.
Anthony, I'm waiting for you.
Yes, that's true.
So should we use the same 30%?
No, it's 30. It's 3%.
Okay,
Times 3.
Times-
It's 30. Yeah, it's times 3. That's the emergency fund that you must keep. So your annual total. I'm waiting.
Are we using this?
No. Inside your exercise book, you are doing it now. You have income monthly, then you get your annual, and at least do some calculation. Give us a sketch. Yeah. So now with that your 50,000 monthly, do it annual. Get the average income. Then you can now get what you're supposed to set aside as an emergency fund. So even if you are earning 1.2 million naira in a month, how much must you set aside as your emergency fund? So which is true? Victoria, you are set?
I'm true.
I won't ask you. Why did you get it? Let me see.
Just of total.
This is your total?
Yes.
So this is 69 times 3. Okay. Dorothy, where is yours? And this is your total. 2.4. It's 200,000 the average. Divided by 12. 200 times 3, 600. Okay. 150 is your total. Oh, average. Okay. Then your average is 150 times 3, 450. Okay. Where is yours? Okay, this is the total. All right. Okay.
2.4 million. 400 is the average.
We are still very far. Okay, I think we are getting it. Some people are still doing. You said?
58 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yeah, we are still on. I understand. Thank you.
Of course.
Let me see.
So, I should be saving 3 million.
No, we are not being factual now. 1.2 times 12 divided. So where is your average?
My average is still 1.2 million naira now.
Times 3.
Everybody did the same thing. Okay, your own is average. Our own is not average. My own.
Wait, your average is 1.2 million.
She's a billionaire.
Jesus! Wow!
You guys have money.
You guys have money in this class.
This is my emergency fund.
So who has this?
This is my note. This is my calculator. I wrote what we
400k, 480. Okay.
Surprisingly, all
Times
three
three.
of us
Okay.
get the same
I know
amount.
the destiny now.
Let me see.
I mean, I'm still work in progress.
Average. What is
Yes.
still average?
Yeah, this is my average. I'm still doing it. Almost done.
Okay, divided by 12, then times 3.
No, not divided by 12. Oh. Times 12. That's where.
This is what I got from.
Which one is times 12?
This 200,000.
Okay, times
Times
12.
12, yes.
Okay, then you get 2.4.
Yes.
And this is your 2.4. You divide it by 12 now. So you still get 200,000. That's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So if you get 200,000, then 200,000 times 3.
That's 600,000.
That's 600,000. That's what you're supposed to save,
Yeah, this is
have,
what I.
have in your emergency fund. So you just keep it there.
That's my emergency fund.
Like, seriously?
1.2, absolutely. So you now save this. Like I said, you might not be able to finish. You might not save it at a go. It might not be a month. It might not be a year. At least something that you have it saved somewhere. You can imagine. We can't keep saying God forbid. There is this surgery that you need to do. It might even be you. But you won't panic because you have something set aside somewhere. It might not be enough, but at least you can start with that particular amount. You have a question?
Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What if you are a person that want to save an emergency fund every month? Does this only calculate?
Every month. So,
Yes.
so you can be saving. So now one house. Now I know one house, please. Now I know the amount that I'm supposed to have in my emergency fund is 1.2 million, and my target is to get it within the next 6 months. So I target it. I saved it. I know, okay, I'll be saving 200k every month into my emergency fund. Once I get it done, I finish that project. I faced other assignments. Are we true? Yes. All right. So I think we've done this. Then the formula. So what challenges may family come up against when trying to save so much money? Challenges. So you said,
House rent.
when you say what challenges may family come up against when you are trying to save much money, what are those?
House rent. House rent is not abundant.
Maybe you can't. I can't. I'm having.
Challenge.
You said. Mention that one for sale.
Unemployment, electricity, unemployment,
Sickness.
so you need to get a new work and a business person.
Will a sickness prevent you to not to save?
Yes.
Huh?
So you need to get drugs or to be admitted.
So what else? What else? Okay. Let me help us. I have these 5 challenges. So I've done your part. So we are now going to provide what is the advice that you will give. We have our five groups. So we can do this in next 5 minutes, please. Next 5 minutes. So this is group 1. Group 1, Abi. Yeah. Write it with marker, please. So that we can just one advice. Just one advice. Group 2. One advice.
Pick 2. Group 2, pick 2.
16 minutes.
Just one. It's one for you now. Number 1 for them. Number 2 for you. Number 3. Number 4. Yeah.
So are we number 5?
Yeah. Number 5. So 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So I prefer to give all the earnings to my parents and family. Family obligation, particularly strong in case. when I keep money in my room, I'm afraid it might be stolen. So what advice will you give to such people? I said, use this marker. Use this marker. Okay. Oh, no, I think your pen will be better. The pen will be better for you to. But make it very. Just one advice. One advice, please.
For the person to save money, Abi.
This is the question. This is the challenge. What will you give as the advice? You can give them more than one advice if you have the time. You can have more than one advice. So let's stick them. Let's pick your advice. Let's see it. Let's see your advices. Oh yeah. Number 3. What's your advice? My income is irregular. What's the advice? Multiple source of income. Where is my pen? It says multiple. Who is ready? Number 1. Number 5. Number 5. What's your advice? One house. I can barely cover my basic needs. You say other source of income. Number 4. What's the question? I have to use all my disposable income to pay off debt.
Borrow less.
You said?
Borrow less.
I don't.
Yes, you need to borrow less now.
But I have.
Use all my disposable income to pay all debts.
Yes
now. Borrow less now.
You borrow less.
All the money you have
So how would such a person now save for that emergency? All right. So who is number 2?
Number 2.
Let me hear from number 2.
Save or deposit the money in an account.
Come again. Save.
Or deposit the money in an account. Or use the money to buy something valuable or an asset.
Plus, you said what? Valuable assets.
Use the money to buy valuable or an asset.
Number 1.
Set your priority right. You can save yourself and also send home.
Nothing like saying no, Abi. Do you
No,
say?
nothing like saying no. Just set your priority right. You can save, like I've just explained, save yourself and send home at the same time. Send like save in 2 ways. Save for yourself a guaranteed way and then send home. 1.
All right. Thank you for all your contributions. So, for my number 1, as if you've checked my advice. It says save for personal emergencies, so you can take care of yourself when your family can't help you. I said start putting money aside for personal emergency on a daily or weekly basis. Even the amounts are small. Little by little, your fund will grow. For number 2, when I keep money in my room, I'm afraid it might be stolen or lost. I say keep your money in a safe place, preferably out of the house, so no one can get at it. You can also open a saving account or an emergency account. The best solution is a flexible saver, which means you can withdraw your money at any time. For the person that has my income is irregular, say save varying amounts, so it might not be a regular one, depending on how much you are paid on any particular occasion. I have to use all my disposable income to pay off debt. I say you should draw up a timetable of paying off that debt, starting with those on which Hello, Anthony. Siri, one house. So, based on the one that you have high interest rate on, at least once you start offsetting it from the highest, you started reducing your burden. I say at the same time, start putting money aside for personal emergency on a daily, week or weekly basis, even if the amount is small. Your saving will grow. And then the last one, I say do everything you can to cut out unnecessary expenditure. Everyone can save, like I said earlier. However little they earn, if it is even only 1,000 naira save, you can start saving. All right. Let's remember your emergency fund is intended to cover expenditure for relatively minor emergencies. Most of you will not be able to put money aside for major emergencies, such as long course of medical treatment or death of what. The ones that minor emergencies, at least we can be able to cover those things, maybe with $1 million or thereabouts. All right. In conclusion, I say if you plan for emergency, you are more likely to achieve your goals. If you have an emergency fund, you will avoid having to draw up from your savings that you have made for starting a business or making home improvement, investing in your education, and you avoid having to borrow and pay high interest rates. So the key message from this session is that I need only one person to go ahead.
Risks are inevitable. Some risks can be unforeseen. It is essential to have some savings to cope with minor emergencies. E.g., with different types of emergencies, saving is key to reducing one's vulnerability. For other types of emergencies, personal savings may not be enough. This is where insurance products come in. Protecting myself and protecting my family. You need to have strategies in place to cover both aspects.
All right. I'm sure that this session we've covered all this. And, just to add to it is that, having that emergency fund is something that is essential for each and every one of us. No matter our level in life or the stages that we are in life, like I said also, you can start saving small. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
So we can start saving small in this emergency fund, so that when that emergency comes, we won't dip into the savings for our projects, but we can just easily pick from it, address that particular issue or events. So on this note, is there any question? We have any question? No. Any question? All right, thank you very much. I think on this note we have concluded this particular session. So the next thing is the roundup, like I can call it like a final recap of the last 3 days.